Hey y'all, welcome to Sunshine Haze. I am Aja A, and as you see tarot cards on your screen, you know it is time for a new moon reading. This time around, we are talking about the Cancer lunar cycle. Shout out to my Cancers, gang, 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 even though this video is for y'all wild Aries. Yes, so if you are watching this video, you're in Aries, or an Aries sun, or an Aries, or an Aries sun, or you're in Aries, or an Aries moon, or an Aries rising. If you feel like what I'm saying in this video is not resonating with you, go on and check out your moon or rising sign. Sometimes your sun sign just does not come through, but your moon or your rising sign will. And if you just all Aries and this video doesn't resonate with you, I'm sorry. Sorry. Yes, so this video, we're talking about the Cancer lunar season. If you don't know what I'm talking about, or if you want some more information on that, go on and check out my video on it. I do have a link down there we're not even 5 minutes in. I do have a link down there in the description box below to a playlist with all of those videos. I also have summer solstice tarot readings up too, so I have a tarot forecast for the whole summer that you guys should definitely check out. I have another video plug. What's good? What is the other video? Oh, the retrogrades. We got hella retrogrades going on. We are coming up on a Mercury retrograde. So check out those videos so you can figure out how to cope during this time, because it might get a little wild. All right, y'all. Let's just get straight to it, Aries. This is going to be my typical 5-card spread. Going to be looking at the energy for you, Aries, during this Cancer lunar season, and we're talking about mid-July to mid-August. If you got other signs and other placements from when I first started posting the videos for this lunar cycle, I think I was saying June to July, and I know that's wrong, and I knew that was wrong. I don't know why I was saying that. I am talking about mid-July to mid-August, okay? And as I always do, like I said, 5-card spread. Going to be looking at the energy that could be crossing you guys during this time. And because we are dealing with Cancer, we're going to be looking at what needs to be nurtured within our souls, and then any emotional healing or any trauma that needs to be healed. And then as always, going to be doing a quick little soul message for you on the bottom, okay, Aries? Ooh, what's good? Always the fire cards. Always the fire cards. Okay. For some of y'all, Aries, is some new love coming in. You have to be patient for it, though. And what I'm not going to tell you to avoid it, although you've got an all shit card there. You've got the 3 of Swords reversed. There's a card of betrayal. But I don't pick up on... Actually, Aries, what are y'all doing? Are y'all being wild? What are y'all doing? I guess for somebody, be patient. There's some new love coming in, but be mindful of your movements, because you might be causing somebody else some pain or be betraying somebody else. And you've got the Father of Wands here, which could be another fire sign. So this could say just be mindful that you could be putting yourself into a bad position, or you could be breaking somebody's heart, Father of Wands. But the Father of Wands coming up in reverse is saying that this is not the Father of Wands operating in the positive aspects of this card. So I don't know, y'all, it's like you could be breaking somebody's heart, but it's almost like this is not even really for you anyways. But just be mindful that you could have that slashing effect, you could be the heartbreaker. But this is also saying there's some healing that needs to be done too. Ooh, healing that needs to be done in regards to a relationship with a Father of Wands. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic situation, but you could be feeling very just betrayed, very defeated, very just tired, very hurt from this relationship, and you need to heal from it, okay? Y'all know I hate doing love readings, but if the cards got messages for y'all, and I guess I am a vessel to communicate them to y'all. Okay, Aries, I don't want to do no wild ass love reading, so let's finish shuffling the cards. All right, what is in store for Aries Sun, Aries Moon, and Aries Rising for this Cancer lunar season? Talking about mid-July to mid-August. What's the energy going to be like? What's crossing the Aries people? What needs to be nurtured? What needs to be healed emotionally? What emotions need to be healed? And then what memories need to be healed? And then what's the soul message, the higher message for these Aries people? got something else coming out. There's a five of Pentacles. So crumbling foundations happening for you guys right now, Aries, possibly in regards to your like I said, foundations, in regards to your finances, your career, sometimes relationships, because those could be considered foundations. Money, there may be some issues. You may be worried about one of those foundations actually not staying stable or actually beginning to crumble. And what I will say with that, Aries, is Saturn is in Capricorn. So if shit's starting to crumble, it's crumbling for a reason, and the longer you try to hold on to them little crumbles, like, one, you're not going to be able to hold on to them. Two, you just make it a little bit harder on yourself. It's better to allow the foundation to fall so you can clear out the debris in order to build upon something new, okay? And there's the Five of Cups, and it might be hard, but it'll be worth it for you. There's the Wheel of Fortune. Whew, okay, you know what, Aries? I'm tired of y'all. Every single time, y'all be trying to have me read the whole deck to you. But we got to just get to it because we're already 6 minutes in. So let's get it poppin'. All right, what's going down for Aries during this Cancer lunar season? Let's go on and cut the deck. How did we make it six? Oh, because them cards flew out. I'm like, how did we make it 6 minutes in? The cards came out. All right, Aries, this card kind of slid to the side, so I'm curious to see what that is. Shit, okay. All right. Yeah, the Tower was like, bitch, let me tell you. Whew, y'all, that was wild. I wasn't even expecting that. The Tower card got me shook for y'all. What's good? Y'all got an interesting Cancer lunar season. Very interesting, very interesting. All right, y'all. So let's just come at y'all out the gate with what's going down for Cancer lunar season. For Aries, you got the Tower. Some shit is changing. I was just talking to y'all about crumbling foundations, and that is literally the crumbling foundation card, okay? Something is about to change for you. And typically when the Tower card comes up, and this is the energy for you, this is in the position of the energy for you for this lunar cycle in Cancer. And so what I would like to say is, for some people, the energy is more prominent actually around the moon in the shadow. And then for others, the energy is kind of like an underlying, or it could be a very, very intense energy throughout the entire lunar cycle. For myself, I'm a Cancer moon and a Cancer sun. I feel these energies all the way throughout. I do have friends who watch these videos and they be like, oh yeah, like I was last week when the moon actually happened, and then it's like, oh yeah, you know, I'm not really feeling it too much anymore. It all depends on how your chart is set up. It all depends. But either way, Aries, y'all got the Tower. So something that you got going on right now is about to break down. And I'm not even going to sugarcoat it for you. I do not get good. What's the best way to put this? I get good feelings from the why this thing has to break down. I feel like it is necessary for whatever is happening for you. I feel like this is good for you, but I feel like the way that it's going to break down is going to be completely crazy to you or to everybody else. The Tower card, when it comes in, if you look at this card, it's there's a lightning strike that just comes in and takes the top of the tree out. It's unexpected, you know. Unexpected, changes everything, and it seems crazy when it happens. So something may be going down for you, Aries, during this lunar cycle in Cancer, to where things just completely flip. They completely switch. Things completely break down, and, you know, you may not even know right from up. You may not. Basically, what's going to be going, it's going to just be so different for you, Aries, and you may not be ready for it. That's all I'm going to say on that. The Tower card is not a graceful card. The Tower card comes in and is like, oh, hey, by the way, I don't think that this is for you anymore. So since you're not doing away with it and you've been given the signs, you've been shown what you need to do, since you don't want to make the moves, we just gonna come in and make the moves for you. So now deal with it. And that's kind of what the Tower card is. So Aries, there may be something that you were supposed to act on or you may have had a realization or an epiphany that you're fighting or rejecting, and either God or the universe, whatever you believe in, has been trying to show you, hey, this is no longer serving you, this is no longer for you, but you're either sidestepping or you moving real slow, or you're just like, nah, fuck that shit. But the universe is like, you thought, here's the tower, finna break that shit down for you. So heads up, Aries. Coming up in the position of what's crossing you, you've got the Mother of Pentacles. And now, so first message, this is a court card. I have the Wild Unknown Tarot deck, so all of my court cards are family members. So the Mother of Pentacles is just the Queen of Pentacles. And now the Mother of Pentacles is a very family-oriented card. So this card coming up, and because we're talking about Cancer season, what I'm going to say is one of two messages. This could be a person. Could be a person around you, very prominent, very, 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 very frequent in your life, who is either encouraging you not to do the things that the tower is going to come in and do for you anyway, or somebody that is stopping you from doing the things that you're supposed to be doing with the tower and not allowing you to make those moves, and therefore the tower is going to have to come in and break that shit down for you anyway. The Mother of Pentacles is very family oriented, so we could be talking about your mama, or an older motherly figure, or somebody with a very maternal energy. It doesn't always have to be a woman, but we're talking about the Mother of Pentacles, so typically it is a woman, older earth sign woman, or a woman with a lot of earth placements in her chart. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. This could be somebody who is just kind of fucking up the ebb and flow of what is supposed to be going down for you. Now, on the other hand, and this is actually more of the message that resonates with me for this spread, this could be you, Aries. Because we're talking about Cancer, which is connected to ancestral and familial and generational karma, Aries, you could be in a position to where you are literally a family person, to where you feel like you have to provide, you have to keep this unit together because that's what it's supposed to be. And this card coming up is saying that this is a crossing energy, or that this is going to be a challenge for you. So this could go one of two ways, okay? You may be feeling like you need to be this person, and the tower is going to come in and say, hey, that unit that you're in, you're actually not supposed to be in. So, here you go. Let's move it on out. On the other hand, this card, excuse me, y'all, sorry. On the other hand, this card could be saying, like, you, what's the best way to put this? Let's not. What's the best way to put this? You know what? We're just going to nix that anyways. Message I pick up, Aries, you might be the family person. You may be feeling like you have to stay in this position, or like you want your unit or your foundation. It doesn't always have to be family, but I'm very strongly picking up family, especially because you've got a Six of Cups card next to it too. Saying you're trying to be this person, or you feel like you're supposed to be this person. But the Tower card, just being the energy for your spread, is just telling me, like, yeah, maybe you are supposed to be that person, but not in the situation that you're in. You may be all of that motherly, domestic, loving energy, all of that. But the Tower, and the Tower is a major, so that is the energy that overpowers this whole spread. The Tower is just saying, listen, Aries, like, yeah, all that makes sense, but this particular shit is not for you. So since you don't want to do away with it, the Tower is going to do it for you. Now, and then maybe not even that you don't want to do away with it. Maybe you feel like you can't. Maybe you feel too attached. Maybe you feel like you've put too much energy. There's too many memories there. But the Tower, listen, the Tower energy does not care. These eclipses coming up do not care. They don't care. The moon coming does not care. None of that. Nobody cares. Nothing. None of them energies are concerned about your feelings in regards to how you feel about the things that are being broken down for you. The concern there is Are you doing what you're supposed to be doing? Are you walking the path that you're supposed to be walking? Are you being limited? Are you being restricted by the situation that you're in? And the Tower card typically only comes up when you are restricting yourself from your other opportunities because you don't want to let go of whatever it is that you are currently invested in. Now, you've got the Six of Cups coming up in the position of what needs to be nurtured. And now the Six of Cups is actually a very joyous card. It's a card of nostalgia. It's a card of happiness. It's a card of, you know, good memories. It's a very innocent card. This is interesting, Aries. This card coming up for you guys in this spread, I don't think it has anything to do with whatever this situation is. I think this card is saying that you're going to need support to make it through this situation. This is the card of nostalgia, but what I get for this card is that there are people around you, like old friends who knew you before, who knew you before the situation that you are in and who have been with you throughout it. This card I'm getting chills. So this card coming up, Aries, is just saying, like, whatever is about to go down, remember that you have friends, remember that you have people that care about you. And what I also get from this spread is that you may have possibly been neglecting those friendships or those relationships due to this particular situation, or due to the way that those friends or family members or whoever feel about the situation that you're in. And what I also get from that is that those friends, their feelings are justified. They're very valid. It's almost like I don't know why this is coming out, Aries. I don't know why this is coming out, but whatever your friends or your family was feeling about that particular situation, you weren't really fucking with it. And so you kind of detached yourself, or the person that you are dealing with kind of made you detach from those friends because they didn't like that those friends could kind of see through their mask, if that makes sense. So this card, Aries, is saying, although you may feel like you may have done away with those relationships or feel like they may have dwindled, reach out to those friends, reach out to those people. Those relationships need to be nourished because you are going to need them. These people are going to help you tap into the joy that you are going to feel like is void from the Tower, okay? Six of Cups, very positive card. I think that means you need to turn to your support systems, honestly, Aries. Now, the next card coming up in your spread is the Father of Cups, and that's in the position of emotional healing. And you guys are a fire sign, so you guys do kind of operate in your emotions a little bit, in your passion. You guys are more so on the side of what you're passionate about as opposed to operating out of all of your emotions. But you got the Father of Cups there, and the Father of Cups completes the Cups suit. Again, this is the Wild Unknown Tarot deck. So the Father of Cups is the King of Cups, and healing, emotional trauma, things that need to be healed. So if we're talking about a person, there may be a relationship, a familial relationship, more than likely, with an older male, an older fatherly figure that you need to work through or that you need to heal. You guys are loud. Sorry, I be recording these videos at my school and people just be in the hallway talking. Like, people don't be in the audio studios trying to record videos. So, the Father of Cups. Sorry, guys. Meet my classmates and my professors. Are they done? All right, I think they're done. I really be trying to give y'all straight through videos, but I swear it's just like, no, why? No. Anyways, Father of Cups could be a person, older male, older father figure, somebody who you looked up to as a fatherly figure, with a lot of water in their charts, or who actually has is a water placement. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This could be somebody that you need to do some emotional healing with. This could be somebody that you have memories that you need to either let go of or work through or deal with. And I was saying this, I think, for, was it not Capricorn, Aquarius. I think Aquarius had a spread where like a mother card came up. And what I was saying was, this person may not still be around, and that could be physically, spiritually, like they may just have left your life, or they could no longer be here. Could be especially if we're talking about an older male person. And this card coming up could just be saying like that relationship or whatever memories you have suppressed from that particular situation, it may be time to work through those. And also, because it's the message that I'm getting for this card, the Tower being in here could just be saying like whether you're ready to work through those or not, something is going to pop up that is going to make it to where you don't have a choice but to address those memories or address those traumas, and in turn tell yourself, hey, I've got to work on this shit. It's time for me to get a grip on this. The Father of Cups, if we're not talking about a person, is a card that carries the energy of being very open-minded, being very diplomatic. It's a very artistic, a very creative, a very spiritual card. This is a card that points to somebody being able to master their emotions. So that coming up in the position of what needs to be emotionally healed is just confirmation, Aries, that there are certain things, certain situations in your life, probably some ancestral karma, probably some things that you have accumulated in this life that you need to do some cleansing and clearing and healing work for. And for sure, especially related to whatever the situation is here. And I would start doing that work now if you could. But that card is saying, hey, Aries, like you're not going to be able to make any kind of moves or do anything or even get a grip on life after this Tower energy hits if you are not actively healing yourself. When situations change and shift, especially when they shift quickly, sometimes we don't take the time to process or to work through certain things. You don't have that choice this time around, Aries. Like you actually, and you've got the Hangman at the bottom of your spread, you don't really have the choice to just keep going. You're going to have to address whatever this situation is and the shift, and you're going to have to address that with these friends or these support systems here, because they're going to be people who are actually going to be able to help you open your eyes and see things in the light that you need to see them in. And the Father of Cups is saying like, yeah, you've got to emotionally heal that shit, because that trauma, that pain, as you accumulate it and you don't work through it, it starts to settle and to fester, and then eventually it comes out in the only way that you Aries know how to express it, and it's explosive. So let's just be very mindful of the things that you have going on, Aries, very mindful of the way that you're dealing with your emotions, and understand that it is time to heal so that you can master your emotions. And whether you're ready to do that or not, it doesn't really matter, because the Tower is going to come in and like I said, you don't really have much of a choice. Now, the last card that I have coming up for you guys in this spread is the Hangman. And the Hangman is in the position of your soul message card. And so this one, I think, makes the most sense out of all of these cards here in this spread. This is the message that I always like to give for it up front, is literally like taking a step back and observing your life, reevaluating the things that you have going on, and seeing what needs to be changed, seeing why things are going the way that they're going. However, the other message for this Hangman card is that it is a card of sacrifice. It is a card of letting go. I think the message for you, Aries, is that you are going to have to sacrifice the strong emotional investment you have into this family person energy. I know you guys want things to be a certain way. You want them to serve you a certain way. You guys are the first sign of the zodiac. You are very interested in making sure that you have things set up the way for you that you want them to be, so that you can live a happy life. And a lot of us need to tap into that energy, to be completely honest. But in regards to the situation that you're in, or that you're trying to be in on this end, it's not really for you anymore. You've gotten what you needed to get from there. You got the Six of Cups here, a karmic card, I also like to say. And this being a soulmate year is a time for new soulmates to come in, and for the old soulmates that we've already received the lessons and the energy that we needed from them to go on and start to, phase out of our lives. So the Hangman is saying, although you are so emotionally invested here, although you've put so much energy into this, you're going to have to let it go. You're going to have to sacrifice this picture perfect thing that you have here with this Mother of Pentacles, and understand that the Tower is only breaking it down and removing it from your life because there's other energies that you need to tap into coming up for you, Aries, okay? Yeah, that one was that was a little tough. That one was a little bit of tough love. I know it was, Aries, but I do hope that it resonated with you. I hope it provided with you. I hope it provided you with a little bit of insight. If you feel like you need a little bit more of an in-depth reading and more of a personal reading, go on and shoot me an email. Go on and check out my Etsy shop. If you don't see anything on my Etsy that you feel like can help you, shoot me an email and we can figure something out from there, okay, Aries? If you like the video, go on and hit that thumbs up button for me. If you have any questions or comments, go on and drop them down below. I check my channel pretty frequently, so I should respond to you within a couple of days. If you know any Aries that you feel like might need to watch this video, or you know you cross-watching for your Aries boo, or you got friends that be cross-watching for their Aries boos, send this to them. I think that this spread actually has, you know, all of my spreads I feel like provide y'all with good insight, but I think this is one that a lot of you Aries might really need to see. I say share. If you still listening to me talk, hit the subscribe button because you clearly rocking with me. And I think that's it. I plugged all my videos earlier on in the video. I do put timestamps on the videos, but I hope y'all listen, and because I don't timestamp when cards fall out. And typically every time I shuffle, something flies out the deck. So, you know, I actually hope you guys do watch from the beginning. I know these be long videos, but I just be trying to help y'all and read y'all's times to you. Okay, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. Check out all them links down there, and that's really all I'm going to say. I will see y'all next time.